Interesting that they have some filters. You could do no filter, which would probably increase your performance, because filters usually applied after the frames are rendered. So it's a slight hit on your graphics card. The default's pretty good. High saturation is actually a little darker. The cheerful is very bright. The intense is kind of... Intense is almost like a less of a glow. The cheerful is just too saturated. Even though they say the high saturated. I actually like the high saturation. Okay, so select the desired realm. Noble leaders motivated by honor and great cause. The Vulpin. The Vulpin Parliament is a noble house formed from the Solemn Kingdom's nobility. I don't want to be a noble. The Antari. Antari Union is a congregation of up-and-coming factions that refute the reign of the Solemn Kingdom. Practical and reasonable, Antari wish to forge a new hearth in their image, leading the Northern Hearth with their immense charisma of the Eastern Federation. Antari seeks to drive out the Vulpin. Vulpin is a kind of a variation of the word for wolf here. I'm gonna go Antari. I like that. That sounds cooler. Cannot be undone, so we can only have one or the other. Whoa! I see, the warlord. I love the weight of his footsteps. It's just like, damn. And of course there's the furry race. We got a furry. And he's really ugly. That's an ugly furry. Let's see what the female orc looks like. Oh, very sexy. That's pretty sexy for an orc, female orc. And a female elf. There's no sex with that one. Female human. This female human looks suspiciously Chinese. Looks suspiciously. I'm sorry, not Chinese. Asian. She looks suspiciously Asian. And now we have the Elementalist. Again, very Asian looking. Kind of cool. The Mystic's pure. So this is the healer. So, kind of a healer, right? Okay. The Assassin. And the Gunner. Always a strange class. Always kind of a strange class in an MMO. Her gun has wings on it. I'm not even kidding. This game has a very steampunky style to it, with a heavy emphasis on industrialization. Industry, circa the late, probably, what, the late 1800s? Warlords prove their worth by withstanding enemy attacks with their robust vitality to defend their allies. Warlords who are unflinching jump into battle with mass weapons to defend their guard and irreplaceable fighters to their allies. They have very high defense, super high defense, medium range, medium speed. Not sure what secondary is, and their attack is very strong. Interesting, they don't have more physical melee. Like, the only physical melee we really have is just the Warlord and the Assassin. The Gunner, of course, does not appeal to me at all, because I'm not I don't usually play MMOs to shoot guns, even though I was shooting again with my Thief last night. I wasn't really planning on streaming this too much, because I actually need to work a little bit more, but I wanted to jump in and just see what it looks like. Yeah, the Warlord could be interesting. Elementalist is kind of like typical mage. Typical mage. Really high range. Secondary. Maybe secondary support. Maybe that's what secondary is. I don't know, maybe Assassin? It's either going to be an Assassin or a Warlord, probably, the one I'd try. Let's go with Assassin. Hey, what's up, Mason? Isn't just their long lifespan that elves have to boast about. Born with high intelligence, sharp senses, elves adapt to the ever-changing history of Hearth, fully inheriting the customs and knowledge of their ancestors. Most scholars refer to elves as the prodigies of Hearth, as a sign of reverence. Let's take a look at the combat animations here. They're pretty fast, as you can see. They redid the combat system in ELYON. It used to be more tab targeting, but the testers in Asia complained so much that they went to a more kind of an action-oriented combat system. I'm not really sure how action's going to be. It still looks pretty just plain Jane, flashy, lots of flashes and stuff, but does it feel impactful is really the real thing. And the enemy AI, when you watch all these clips, I don't see the enemies doing anything. The enemies are just getting hit. I don't see them ever doing anything. Am I the top ELYON streamer at the moment, Mason? How do you even know who the top streamer is, Mason? How do you even know? How do you even check the top streamer? But yeah, look at the enemy AI. Do you see in any of these clips where the enemy's actually even doing anything? They're just standing there getting hit in every single clip. It doesn't bode well for AI. What's with the weird shadows? So, yeah, you can see the character creator's crazy. Yeah. You click the game on the bottom of your video? Oh, really? Let's see. Let me pull up my channel. So if I click on the video... You click the game on the bottom of your video? Oh, really? Let me mute that. I don't want to hear myself. You click the game? Oh, I see. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, there it is. I see. You click that. So there's only 3 people that are live. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see that. It actually has the numbers if you wanted to say, no, can I modify it? There. Oh, okay, you click it, and then you can just do stuff. That's what those are for. Kind of like Black Desert, a little bit. Kind of like Black Desert. Yeah, I think most people that stream, Mason, stream on Twitch, you know? Humans don't have exceptional talents, delicate crafting skills, or robust physiques. However, there's one thing that they have plenty of: fiery passion that's second to none. The continent of Hearth. So the continent's called Hearth. It may be harsh and cool, but it wasn't enough to discourage the humans from flourishing more than any other race. Nowadays, human civilization is the standard for all others. And then the orcs are often misunderstood as a barbaric race due to their belligerent, combative nature. However, one would be mistaken to believe that the orcs are hooligans who mistreat others or look down on the weak, though in truth they mostly value achieving things through honed muscle. The machinery and technology of the Hearth may have diminished the importance of physical labor, but there will never come a time where the orcs' combat skills and brute force will lose their value. This little furry, man. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the furry here, guys. What the hell? We could do like an Alucard looking male elf. What's up, Selson? Look at the little furry fuzzball. Nah, he's a little too tiny. I have a hard time playing races that are really, really small. Though most people in PvP games like to play them because they're hard. It's hard to, you know, smaller hitbox. It's harder to hit. The hardcore players, you know. Maybe we should pick. It's the sound of this guy walking up. Such cute eyes, but such deadly. Such cute eyes. Anti-leotards. I love it, Zolson. You're a poet. You didn't even know it, man. Such cute eyes, but deadly knives. If you're so... What do you think? Well, there's also the gunner class. Look at this gunner class, dude. Here, let's do that. I must say, I love the gunner's armor. Their armor's really neat looking. They kind of have that swashbuckling, you know, look about them. But I always find, like, I think it was Mason who said it, I always find guns to be a little kind of out of place in an MMO. They just don't feel, they don't feel very any like fantasy MMO. I mean, like, MMO isn't just fantasy games, but I don't know, maybe I should try the healer class, the Mystic. I'm just watching the window here. Like the spells are kind of neat looking. Got these spells. These look pretty cool. But she was levitating there. She was actually levitating off the ground when she was casting there. That was kind of cool. She's doing her ashes of creations. Every spell you have to be in the air when you're doing it, right? Let's try. Just because I'm being lazy, let's try the mystic. That's a human, but that is a very. Try the elven mystic. There's too much on the screen. No. No. Creepy. All right, we'll go with that voice. Okay, stop laughing. You're freaking me out. Ooh, remove outfit. Here you go. Wait, they have different outfits? Okay, yeah, okay. Hair. Inner hair color. Ooh. Hair luster. Oh, this is, again, reminds me of Black Desert. Reminds me of Black Desert. And then you can do the hair ends color. Alright, we're gonna go with the flaming color. Here we go. Orange and red. And the hair ends, of course. Or we could go, yeah, white. Perfect. High potency. Nice. Nice. Where's hairstyles? Man, you cannot give me... Hey, what's up, Celsius? FBI opened up. What? I'm not sure what Celsius is saying there, unless he's talking about when I went to the nude chick, but... Finally a girl laughs at your joke, Celsius. But you cannot give me a very in-depth character creator, because what happens with these in-depth character creators, it takes me so long to create something, the game always logs me out. I get like 99% of the way there, I'm like, yeah, I'm almost done creating this character. And the game's like, oh, you've been logged out for taking too long. I kind of like... This hair is kind of cool. Kind of like this hair. I don't like the color that I have, but let's go with... I'm still laughing at Zolzan's comments. This is the inner hair color. Wow. Yellow. All right. Oh no, there's too many options here, guys. We have entirely too many options. Is there a eyebrow? Make a eyebrow color. Eyelash shape. Oh yeah, the big ones. That looks. I like that. Makeup shape. That was eyelash shape. Eyelash transparency. Yeah, let's not make it quite so dark. What do I have on this one? I must say they have a really good amount of options for eyelashes, and they're actually quite good. Yeah, really, really good. It's probably some of the best eyelash options I've seen in an MMO. I know that's the most important thing, but, you know, to me it is. Everything's important. What we need is, where's skin color? Face and skin color, here we go. What's currently selected is this one? How do we change her face? Can we change her face? Are there different faces? There's facial skin. These just do interesting, I'm not sure what. More like shadows. Is there like... So you just change your face. So where's face, eyes, makeup, blush, mouth. Okay, so here we go. Shape. Oh, that's makeup shape. Yeah, yeah. This again, like Black Desert. Very similar to Black Desert. Let's do... This one's fine. Lips are fine. Eyes, face, skin, blush, all that's fine. Hair, eyes, body, head size. Where's the what's this? Tattoos? Crazy tattoos. Whoa. These are a little bit large, don't you think? I wonder if they'll add the ability to shrink the tattoos later on or to rotate them. A lot of MMOs will do that. And these are very large tattoos. They're really quite big. Okay, no tattoos. I don't like her eye color though. Here we go. Go back to the blue. What about her nose? There we go. Oh, so there's FaceTime? I'm not sure what this is doing, this face type here. Doesn't seem like it's really doing anything. And then blush, mouth. Oh, I just want to look at the size. Body size? Just go like that. Oops. Somehow I grabbed her boobs, guys. I'm sorry. I accidentally grabbed her boobs. Wait. That's some big chest. Big chest here. Let's go with, yeah, a little bit bigger. Can we change her cheeks, her cheekbones? I don't see that anything about, like, well... Yeah. I didn't know I had character spaces in there. Level 1 Mystic. What's up from Brazil? Maybe, Zolson, maybe you can translate for me. I don't know what Otimo Trabalho Amigo Brazil.
We finally opened the gate of ELYON, and the Inventors departed to reach for the hope beyond ELYON. However, our path led not to hope, but despair. We battled bravely to defend the Inventors, only to fall, helpless against an endless swarm of enemies. Now, the last hope to save the Inventors is you.
What the hell? I'm not sure what I just watched. Am I inside of it? Am I inside that thing? Apparently I am. Ooh, nice camera control. Nice camera control.
Heavens! What could this heinous mechanical device be? Are you all right? Can you move? Hector and I were sent by our ruler Nashar to save you. I don't know who these enemies are, but the Ark Inventus will sink at this rate.
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on in this UI.
You can't use it at this level. You can't use this on living targets.
Oh man. Let's go. Rocket jump, control spacebar? Ultimate skill is T. Rune attribute skill Z. Class skill X. Combo C. Let's make combo this one. This one. Ultimate skill. Equipment additional skill. I don't know. Item shortcut. Ooh, dismount, cancel steering. I hate using B as a keybind. Use quest item shortcut. That's weird. That's a weird shortcut for use quest item. Go home. Chat. Remove all my targets. Inventory. Character details. Skills. Map. Functions. Mail. Okay, well, one of my keybinds didn't stick. F. Breathes the power of nature into fallen enemies. Cooldown 30 seconds. Usage target ally. Is this a casting time? It's a resurrect, so that's not what we want for resurrect. Apparently that's the class skill. Where's tab at? Special skill. Oh, okay. I just walked right into some stuff. Just walked right into a laser beam. You shift to evade. Oh, you can actually jump. Weird. spacebar. Weird. Very strange.
We don't have a moment to lose. Please, go to the Inventus for... I'm okay. I'll be able to... Please.
All I have is one spell, one ability. Strange is all I can. The combat feels a little weird. Not bad, just different. Not bad, just different. What was that jump again? It was like some weird... Can't remember what it was now. I thought there was a dash. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, there's the run. So if you double tap hold, you run. Yeah, okay, interesting. F is basically your interact, so you just use F for everything.
I'm so relieved you're all right. But what about Lilith fell into a trap? But for what it's worth, I've been making myself useful. These thugs call themselves the Dark Apostles. Countless people will be put at risk unless we make this known. Save our Ark, the Inventus.
Okay. Go through the horde blocking the way to the airship. Defeat the guards. Alright. I learned a star call. Okay, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, it locks on too. That's neat. The camera rotation is too fast. We'd want to slow this down. So you can use your sprint ability quite a lot to get away from enemies. So like when I'm strafing to the right here, I can double tap forward while holding down the strafe key, and then it'll start me running. So that's pretty useful for evasion. I don't see like just a straight up like dodge roll or anything like that. So, which is kind of sad. I wish they had like a dodge roll. That would be neat. But I am, you know, I'm not like an assassin or anything. I'm just a mystic. So. Maybe not something that I would have. I don't know what this spell does, but man, it does a ton of damage. This what is it, the left click? It's fine light. Unleashes fine light on the target, dealing damage. It does a lot of damage. It also recovers, it says recovers energy by 20 on hit. And this one here creates a toxic swarm that temporarily lingers in the hit location. Deals damage, continuous nature damage every second. Also decreases the movement speed. And, okay, so that's kind of interesting. I love that we have an action camera. We don't have to right-click on the screen at all. We got the beautiful, just move the mouse to move, which is fantastic. Graphics are pretty good. The movement's real smooth. So far, everything about this game is actually really good. There's nothing nothing annoys me. Nothing's really bad at this point, which is a good sign, because I can usually tell pretty quickly if I like a game or not. And so far, this game looks pretty good. You know, the enemy AI is pretty suspect. But I could see that even just in the sample videos of your character skills, you know, that the AI didn't look like it was too complex, but just to be in a game, it could get a lot more difficult. So. I knew that was gonna hit me. There's gotta be some sort of, like, I haven't figured out any other evasion type abilities. No, run.
The Inventus is being swarmed by the enemy. If anyone is listening to this, you must come to the Tree of Sephiroth at once.
The Tree of Sephiroth? It's Sephiroth! Final Fantasy. So there was like a way that I jumped earlier, but I don't remember how I did it. There it is. So shift.
Not enough stamina.
There it is. So it's shift plus the direction. Let's try this. Let's do it when we're sprinting. Like we're sprinting. There we go. That's how you evade. Now that's a little awkward. Like the movement skills are a little bit awkward. It would take a little bit of practice, but you can certainly get it down with practice. Like I would keybind it and not make it shift. I would probably do like middle mouse click, so that you're just like strafing left and right and just do middle mouse click. That's way easier than having to hit shift, I think. So I'd probably change the keybinds on that one. So far, pretty cool.
I saw some enemies over there.
Now we're already in an area where there's a bunch of other players. So before we do anything else, let's do the, what is it, shift key? Looking for shift. Maybe we can't change here. Shift plus available upon activating Mana Awakening. I don't see shift down here. There's shift plus Z, that's my special resurrect. Rocket jump. This is what we want. So we're gonna do, what's this? Shift plus spacebar, control F.
Take care of the young kids.
Shift plus spacebar. Let's just make it mouse wheel button. Let's try this real quick. Now, if I'm strafing... Oh, it didn't work. So that was not the right keybind. I don't see the... Don't see it. I don't even know what that skill's called. Shift... Oh wait, shift plus mouse function. That's his ultimate skill though. Oops, I just screwed that up. Ultimate skill. Shift plus mouse function key on. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it. Go to the tree of Sephiroth. I can only assume they mean this.
Fortunately, it looks like the rescue operation was a success. It can't be. The entire rescue team was lost? Hector's intel must be disseminated to all of our troops at once. Take this artifact. If there's anyone who can wield the power of the Sephiroth, it's you. It's risky, but we must drive out the Dark Apostles no matter what.
You can't use the item in this region. Plus, she said use it on... What is this? Artifact. Use the artifact to extract Arcana Essence from the Sephiroth. Is that not the Sephiroth tree? I don't know. I'm all confused. Is there a map that tells me where to go? Yeah, there's good. Actually, it's right here. It actually tells me where to go. Oops. Here. Okay. My hair color. Very cool. And of course I'm wearing high heels, of course. Wow, we probably killed the poor tree, man. We now have the power of Sephiroth in our little globe here, I think. That was a really neat animated sequence. I actually really like that. Now we're supposed to report to this girl. Before we do that, though, I would much rather have the T key be my interact. What is T key bound to now? If it's bound to anything. So the F key is what they're using for interact. I don't like F for interact because I use that for other stuff. This is action. And I can't change it, unfortunately. That sucks. Alright, well, I'm stuck with it.
The Arcana has been safely absorbed into the artifact. I'll assemble the rest of the troops to defend the Tree of Sephiroth. Don't forget, if...
beat the last. That was super easy.
We received communications informing us of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
The Vanguard has cleared a path, but the enemies have already started appearing. There's a soldier trying to round up children who didn't manage to take cover in time.
Okay, so it's got a quest helper. You can see that it. Kind of shows.
Not a valid target. Not enough stamina. You can't use this on dead targets.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, I would like to be able to mute the air speech because that's really annoying, but I don't know if I can. We'll have to figure that out later. Now this ability here, like if you notice, like if I use certain other abilities, like this one, see the blue bar down below is my energy bar. So the blue bar goes down when I use my right mouse click, but if I use my left mouse click, it helps me regenerate the blue bar back really quickly. So that's how that works. Let's go to where we're supposed to go here.
Are you here to save the children? But there are too many dark apostles.
Securing routes.
You can't use this on dead targets.
Oh, I'm so now. Head to the upper level through the market district. Rhea Ested just took off to go defend the upper levels.
But they certainly didn't get voice actors that were really enthusiastic about doing the voice acting, because that guy sounds like he's half asleep. Light storm. Recovers energy upon it. This also recovers energy. What'd he say? Oh, go this way, I guess. Oh, wait. Cheer up,
Is this the end?
Controls are definitely unusual.
The enemy attacks are growing more ferocious, so a new barrier must be cast. Cover me while I conjure the barrier. I'll leave it.
unstoppable! I spoke too soon.
We'll be able to take a load off for a while. Thank you for your help. I must go install a barrier on the upper deck. Find Silas Vissen. He's the man in charge of the White Citadel.
There's a lot of dragons around here. Combat's pretty fun, actually.
Not a valid target. Not a valid target.
Well, I definitely picked the right class. This class is actually really pretty fun.
Not a valid target.
Oh, that's a stun too, which is cool.
Not a valid target.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Not like any MMO combat I've normally played. I mean, I've played a few MMOs that might be kind of similar, but
You're finally here.
it reminds me of that Russian MMO. What was that? What's that game called?
If we don't defeat that Dark Apostle known as Kurokan, they'll come pushing through in even
But it's a
greater
little more
numbers.
fluid than that one.
Wait,
Not a valid target.
is on his back? Is that like a big... He's got something over his back, like a huge... He just... Oh my god. He just turned my guys into zombies.
What the hell is that scumbag up to? That's it. Use the power of the Arcana. There's no telling what Kurokan will do if we don't do something to stop him.
Not a valid target. There's an obstacle between you and the target.
You haven't learned this gesture yet. Okay.
I'd heard that the Dark Apostles could convert living things into machines, but I had no idea it would be this terrible. Things have died down here, but the upper deck is probably still under attack by the... Rhea Este is there as well? That's a relief.
There's an emergency on the upper deck. The defensive forces are hopelessly outnumbered. Send reinforcements to the upper deck immediately! Damn it! Those Dark Apostles. They're not giving us a chance to conjure a barrier.
How do I get to the upper deck? It almost looks like an elevator, but it's not. I have to go maybe back this way.
Not a valid target.
Silas, you came! But what of the White Citadel? Back in the past, powerful Dark Apostle, the way things stand, there isn't much point in installing a... There'll be no end to this at this rate. Use the turret to blast them away.
Yeah! Let's rock! enough stamina. Not the power! Not the Sephiroth. What kind of pants am I wearing? The Elf Stones! Yes! Oops. Whoops. Kind of sucked me in. I'm dead. I'm gone. So I'm gonna guess that was the whole intro to the game, like the beginning. I'm gonna guess that after that we're probably now into the questing mode where we just go hub to hub and quest and that kind of thing. Reminds me of Ion, or Terra or Ion with the portals in the sky. Okay, so now we're out of that area. This is going to be really interesting to see what a normal, just open world area looks like. Like a meteor. Oh! That probably's gotta hurt. Oh crap! What the hell?
This is a complete mess. Me? I'm a trainee knight of the Grey Mountains Garrison. I've never heard of you before. So, you're an adventurer from the Inventus? What's an Inventus? That thing that just came crashing down from the sky?
That was you?
That was you? I just saw you fighting off the Vulpin soldiers, so you don't strike me as an enemy. For starters, I need to report your being here to the senior knight. Here, take this wingsuit. It'll be faster if we fly.
What was fly? I thought it was... Oh god. I hope I didn't choose the keybind for flying. Oh. I think I did. I think I did change it. What am I wearing? The heck am I wearing? And how come I can't, like... Let's see. I don't seem to have a way to... Whoa! What was that? The item is on cooldown. I don't even know what I just did. That was the... Okay, let's go back to my key bindings. Middle mouse click. Oh, that was what I tried to use for something else. Let's see. Okay, rocket jump, mouse wheel. Oh, that's rocket jump. Okay, so that's rocket jump. Jump, spacebar, auto travel. I thought that's just auto run. And then what we need to figure out is what is flying. There's combo skills, mouse function. I don't know what mouse function. Okay, that's my mouse button. 4 and 5. Ultimate skill, shift mouse, function key 1. Oh, so it's shift plus. I think this is mouse button 4. So I think this is this is shift mouse button 4. It's funny how they call it mouse function 1 key. It's really the mouse button 4. And equip additional skill. I don't know what that is. And where's flying? Dismount, cancel steering, control space bar. Hide UI, select yourself. Take screenshot. Screen. Whatever. Remove all target marks. I don't see quest auto travel end. That's weird. I don't see fly anywhere on here. Let's try something. I know I changed control space to I think shift space, so maybe that's what it is. No. Oh, it said space to switch to glide. Okay. Try it. I did hit space. It didn't do anything. I did hit space. There we go. Whoa, it's fast.
You can't use skills. You can't use skills. Glide was cancelled due to insufficient stamina.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to play. There's gonna be a lot of practicing trying to figure out the glide. What's this?
Come on now, don't miss this chance to buy.
Lesser grade. Can we sell? Did I sell that? Sell junk. All. Now what do I have equipped? Where's like my gear?
Your eyes are full of curiosity.
Oh, it's right here. It's like right in the middle of the screen. I'm blind. So I have a faded Vissenhouse wand.
I'll be losing money at that price.
5,000 gold. I don't have 5,000 gold, so I can't buy this. Plus, it's a level 25 required. Here's a standard issue wand. It doesn't compare though. So 36, 40, 12 versus. So it's definitely much better, but it takes almost all my money.
Dwarves
So.
have the most discerning eyes of anyone in the world.
Let's try something here. Let me climb that ladder. It sucks. Yeah, it's giving you. It's some of those controls do, but since I've rekeybound, I think I've rekeybound everything, so I think it kind of screwed up a lot of the controls in flight, which. That's one thing that I've always run into with flying MMOs, that it's always difficult because it adds so many more keybinds, you know, and I don't use like a MMO mouse or anything like that. I just use a standard mouse, so it always makes it tricky. Some MMOs will let you use the same key for multiple functions, and that would solve the problem if they would just say, oh, you know, F key is interact. But I mean, it says F there, so let's try this again. It says F is like jump or something. So like here, if I says F is leap. Oh, there we go. So it did work. Let's see, like D doesn't turn, and W does accelerate, S does decelerate, and control space is okay. That's middle mouse.
You can't use skills.
Oh, why not? What's this?
Glide was cancelled due to insufficient stamina.
Oh, I wonder why it does that. Interesting. Anyways, I'll have to really go into my key bindings and everything, and I haven't been able to figure out how to turn the camera so I can actually see my character, though. That's another thing that's really odd. Like, how do I actually look at my character? No matter what I do.
Not a valid target.
Whoa, there's the rocket jump. I do like the camera. The camera zoom in, and I like how when you zoom in, it gets right behind your character, and when you zoom out, it'll start to move the camera up above you, which is actually a pretty cool feature, actually. I like that.
No time to rest.
It also has that kind of blur effect. See how everybody far away from me is kind of blurred. And once I zoom back to here, they become more in focus. Here they're more blurred. So it focuses on me when I zoom in far enough, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to stop there, guys, because I have to do a little bit of work, and I'll come back and stream again in a couple hours. But I have some work I got to do, so let me do some work, and then we'll come back and do some more of ELYON. So far, I actually I actually like it more than I thought I would. Just from my initial impressions, the combat's actually pretty fun, and the glide seems pretty cool, and the graphics seem pretty nice, and the game runs absolutely smooth. I have not seen one hiccup in how the game runs. You know. I just wish I could see my character. Alert stage was canceled. Yeah, you can see running takes up stamina.
Of course, I'll listen to you.
Oops, somehow I canceled it. Trying to figure out if it's just hit spacebar once. It feels like you have to hit it twice. Let's try it again. Okay, just hit it once. Basically, you just use the mouse keys to turn. So you really don't need the keys, like the right turn, left turn, you just use your mouse, so there's really no need. Now, accelerate is, what was accelerate? W. It's just like Ion. Like an Ion, when you're flying, you push the W key and it just kind of pushes your nose down so you accelerate. So if we run, right, we double tap W to run and then jump. There you go. Now if I hold down W, it's gonna put the nose down and you're gonna speed up, and then of course if I hit S, slows you down, and then you can rotate. This will give you the ability to easily drop off in a certain spot. But how do you drop? I can't remember, was it? Just spacebar, I think. Yeah, spacebar drops you off. So pretty cool. Actually, so the flying controls are really good, which makes sense because this game initially was created to be a flying game, and they kind of scaled back on it because people weren't really liking all the flying combat. And they scaled back, and they changed the combat system from a tab targeting system into an action-based combat system. So the change. So, but at its heart, this game originally was meant to be with you flying a lot. So the flying controls have to be really good, and so far, they're actually excellent. I still haven't figured out the leap thing. It's weird. You have to watch your stamina bar. You know? Really cool combat. They give you so much, like I've got the knockback right there, which I did, and I've got the stun, which I'll show you. Here's the stun right here. Oh, and, okay, guys. If you guys ever played Terra, these crabs are these come from Terra. Remember, it's the same company, Blue Hole Studios, right? These crabs are very similar to the crabs of Terra, the way they move. Let's see if he does the same attack. Yeah, see, that attack's very similar to the crab in Terra. Very slow, though. That also very similar to the crab attack in Terra. The problem is the attacks are like, I'd say about 60% too slow. They should really speed up the enemies. Like, this is, I mean, come on, anybody can move out of the way of these things, right? Like, are you kidding me? These guys can't even hit me. Look at this. So the AI, the enemy AI is horrendous, and that would be my feedback, is you need to increase the speed at which the enemies do things so that they're more difficult. You evaded it.
Not enough stamina.
I love that this stuff popped out of his body. Like, one of my favorite things in Lineage 2 is how when you loot enemies, the loot comes out of their body. And if you notice there, that thing kind of popped out of his body. I don't know if that does it with gear, though. It'd be interesting to see. I'm just gonna guide him through this purple muck that does damage to him. It's kind of addictive. Yeah. Wow. I'd say this game's way better than I thought it would be. So far, it's much more enjoyable combat. Beautiful, interesting sun flare here, moon flare, whatever that is. I guess it's the sun. Weird how it is doing the blue and the green to the bottom left and right of me here. That's cool. I like that their skybox has a lot of stars. That's really nice. And the clouds, pretty sky. Also, the mountains here in the background look pretty cool. I wonder how far you can travel. Like how open world is this game? What is this? So the biggest, see the loot pops out of their bodies, which is really cool. But the biggest problem with this game is it's too easy. Like, the enemies are way too easy. I mean, there's like no challenge at all. Which, again, like I said when I was creating the character and I saw them executing their combat abilities in the previews, it looked like the enemies were just standing there the entire time. So, although they may have done that on purpose for the preview, but these enemies are just way too easy. Yeah, let's see. We've got there's a lot of enemies here. Okay, all right, nice. We can climb. This is good. This is a good thing. Look at this. This is a good thing. How steep can we climb? Yeah, we can't climb that, which is also good because that's very steep. Feels pretty intuitive. Trying to get a good look at my feet, or how my feet are placed on the ground, if they're like in the ground or not. No, they've done a good job. I don't know, man. This game's pretty cool. It seems very open world. Beautiful graphics. Flying works really well. Combat's very fun. It's ticking most of the boxes right now. The only thing the only complaint is that it gets too easy. The combat's too easy. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream. Says anyone know how to enter the secret space through dimensional seed? I'm gonna stop the stream for right now, and I'll come back later. So hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I will check you in 2 or 3 hours. Peace out.